We on.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, which goes to be. Now, pretty much we going into the red Hebrew Edomites, and the thing is that, hey, man, it's being revealed who they are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it says in Second Thessalonians, the son of perdition shall be revealed. You know, and that's the main topic. We got to know who our enemy is, man. You know, and I want to start off with this is Genesis chapter 25 and 23. It says, and Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. You know what I'm saying? So this was prophecy that the younger, the second one that was going to be born, was going to be the one that was going to be over the firstborn, man. You know, and that he was going to be stronger. You know, and the firstborn was going to be weaker. Verse 24. It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. And when they come down to Caucasians and stuff, when they come out and stuff, they be all red. You know what I'm saying? You see their blood through their skin, man. You know, they are, what's the word? Translucent or transparent. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, transparent. You can see their blood through their skin, man. You know, they have no melanin. They don't have no melanin in their skin. They don't have no melanin in their eyes. Nor do they have melanin in their hair, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they was born in weakness. And it says, and after that came his brother out of his hand, took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Notice how it didn't say anything about giving a description of how Jacob was, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was strange how Esau came out, man. You know? This is verse 27. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man in the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, when it come down to Esau, look at Bear Grylls. You know what I'm saying? You know, here it is. He taking off snake skin and pissing in it just so he can rehydrate and stuff and drinking his own pee. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what do they like to do? They like to go out in the field and stuff and just hunt. Like if you ever seen the show called Open Season, you know what I'm saying? You had that hunter where he just loved to hunt. His trophy was to just kill animals, man. You know? And that's what Esau do. All he does is steal, kill, and destroy, man. You know?
This is Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So now it's time for us to reveal, like the brother brought out, it's time for us to reveal who the enemy is, okay? Who the son of perdition is, which is the son of destruction, okay? Because the scripture says the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. So he is the son of destruction, right? He is the man of sin. He will swallow up death and victory, and Yahweh will wipe away the tears of all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from all the earth, for Yahweh hath spoken it, right? So yeah, and as scripture says, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death, man. All right, and Esau is death, man. You know, he's the reason why, you know, everything on the planet is dying, man. You know, you just had the president of Bolivia, you know, go in on Donald Trump about, you know, how America was responsible for all these atrocities in the earth, man. Okay, how they killed 1 million people in Iraq, over 1 million people in Iraq. Know what's going on in Syria, man. You know, so this it's time for him to be revealed now, man. You know, because that's what the Lord does before he takes you out, man. He destroys your enemy. He destroys your image first, man, and then he takes you down, man. Okay.
The Second Thessalonians 2:7, 6 says, now you know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. All right, it's being revealed. The brother that Isaiah, the covering cast is being lifted. All right, his skirt is being made bare. All right, but he still hasn't fulfilled his time yet. All right, because the Lord is letting him build up. So in verse 8, it says that, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and to destroy with the brightness of his coming. Who even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. And the scripture talk about that Esau was the golden cup in the Lord's hand, all right, and also that he was the man that the Lord gave things abundantly to, man. All right, so this is the time where all these things are coming full circle and being revealed, man. There's no way to say he's somebody else, man. All right, Ishmael ain't got all the power. Moab ain't got all the power, man. They're not going around making decisions for the whole world, man.
I got one. This is Psalm 73 and 19. How art they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors. As a dream when one waketh, so, O Yahweh, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image. So now the image is being, because Scripture says there's no marvel if Satan should transform himself into an angel of light, man. Okay? So here it is. We grew up watching these Edomite shows, these little family shows and shit, and we looked at Esau like a damn angel, man. You know, we knew through our spirit that he hated us and shit. He showed it every damn day. But then, you know, after he's done fucking you over, then you go home, you watch Full House, you know, you watch these fucking shows on TV. That's his lying wonders, man. Portraying himself to be an angel of light, man. But now the Lord's despising his image, man. Now he's not able to deceive like he used to, man. And it's all downhill, you know.
I got preach up. This is Isaiah chapter 47, starting at verse 2. It says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. You know, and that's what the men of the Lord are doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, you built the internet and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was going to be for uprising, but really it's for your downfall. Because now the whole world can see all of the atrocities that you have done, man. You know? Pretty much everybody sees that you got dirty drawers on when you're trying to claim that they clean.
That one for you. It's Habakkuk 2. I'm going to start at 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh as the waters cover the sea. You know, so the wisdom of the Lord is increasing, man, which means what? This devil has been exposed more and more as well. That's part of this wisdom. Such how the hidden things of Esau searched out, man. You know? Woe unto him, and the answer is through the Spirit of the Lord, through his prophets, man. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And Esau, Edom has done that, all right? The so-called white man, these Caucasians, these red Hebrew Edomites, that's what they are, Edomites, man. All right, they've done it, man. Went across the globe, made the world to drink of his wine, his way of living, his philosophies. Like the brother quoted said, Great Babylon is Esau Edom. That's the heaven.
Alright, we back.
Right, so Esau Edom went across the world, forcing their way upon the people, forcing their philosophies, man, democracy. People followed the way of America, man. Have used the U.S. dollar. They forced everything on these heathens, man. They tricked the people, these different countries, to get in the central bank, to get on the fiat currency system, so they could gain the control over these people, man. All right, but guess what? They brought these nations low, right? But what is it?
So I can back go real quick. This Nahum 3 and 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-father of Harlem, the mistress of witchcraft, that sell the nations through her whoredoms and following through her witchcraft. And that's what they have done, like the elder was saying, man. Hey, they is that welfare harlot, man. The red Hebrew Edomites, man. It say, verse 5, Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. I will discover their skirts upon their face, and I will show the nation their nakedness and the kingdom their shame, man. And that's what the Lord is doing through the man of the Lord, man. He's exposing the devil, the atrocities he's done, man.
That's right. Back in 2:16, thou art hey, hold that though. It's one more verse. The last verse. Thou art filled with shameful glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. So now what? Their image is being despised. They're being shown that not what they do. That you've been fucking up all these different nations to gain control over these nations, so you can be increasing riches, so you can be at the top of the totem pole. Esau, you have done all of these, man. All right, and that's why the Bible calls you the devil, right? The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's how did this country even get all this glory, man? By rape, robbery, and murder, man, and deceit. You destroyed the Native Americans, you destroyed the so-called Latins and the Negroes. Or you went across the globe, destroyed the globe, borrowed people that didn't get with you, staged coups, overthrew whole governments, paid off the leaders of those governments, set up puppet leaders so they can fuck over their people, so you can get rich and get their resources, man. All right? And now the world is recognizing that, man. Now they're acknowledging it, man. And soon they too will realize you're just a damn devil, man. All right? You can read that last verse. The last verse now.
Con, his name on 3. Salaka. 6. The last one. Salaka. 19. It say, there is no healing of thy bruise. The wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of them shall clap their hands over thee, for upon who have not their wickedness passed continually.
Who have your wickedness passed through everybody continually.
Right.
It said, who didn't you just mess up continually? He have ruled the nations with a continual stroke. Isaiah 14. All right, yeah, this is what you've been doing, man. Just beating the earth, all the nations of the earth, man, so you can be at the top, so you can gain riches. You're the devil, man. And the world is starting to recognize, man, they're going to know for certain real soon, man. Hey, Esau's about to do it. Esau got another trick for everybody, man. Coming down in great wrath.
Isaiah 14:6, and start at 5, is Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and not hindered, man. If you look at the history of Esau, man, all right, especially here in America, they've had less than like 20 years of peace, man, since they've been around, man. All right, they have continual wars. The war in Iraq still going on, man. That was going on when I was in fucking high school, man. And they got still, whenever they get done fighting, they still leave troops in their places, man. Like the brother said, overthrowing governments, man. Okay? One more real quick to go with that. This is Isaiah 57 and 20. But the wicked are like the troubled sea when they cannot rest, with waters cast up mire and dirt, man. All right, so Esau is going around constantly devouring, desecrating, and defiling the land, man. All right, he said he cannot sleep, cannot rest because some of the fall, man. He's already got a hand in the Nigerian elections, man. All right, he's down there in South America causing chaos, man. All right, everywhere he goes, when he leaves, the place is always worse than when he found it, man.
Hey, because, go ahead.
Sure. This Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not,
Spirit.
where and who is he, man? So who's the one that's ruling this world, man? All right, that's the so-called white man. You Hebrew Edomites, man. All right, Esau. All right, the red man. And along with that, you know what I'm saying, is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, man. Who the ones that be changing the laws and money and all this other stuff, man? The Edomites, man, the so-called white people, man. All right? Because you're not white, man, you're red. All right? And then it says, verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence. They do that even to this day. All right? And houses, and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, man. And they the main people they took their heritage of is us, man. All right. Oh, yeah.
This is Ezekiel 28:16. Salaki, I the wrong one. Hey, but it says their eyes stand out with fatness, man. They have more than hearts can
Psalm
wish.
73.
Psalm 73.
Can I get this real quick? Like
Yeah, go ahead.
this is Malachi 1:14. But cursed be the deceiver, all right? Because devil means deceiver, man. Which hath in his flock a male and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen, man. All right? So it lets you know it's a nation of people, man. Just like the brother right here, Kawhi, he read in the beginning, Genesis 25:25, you know what I'm saying, that it's two nations, all right? It was two separate nations, man, all right? It wasn't both Hebrew Israelites, man. No, it was Hebrew Israelite, and then it was Esau. You know what I'm saying? Edomite, all right?
Can you read verse 3 out?
Yes, sir. Malachi 1:3. And I hated Esau and And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Right. Hey, this is the Heavenly Father speaking. He hates Esau. He laid his mountain and his heritage waste because ultimately, you know, you're gonna get put into slavery. You don't have any heritage. All right, and then read verse 4 on.
Verse 4, it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate, the desolate places, thus saith Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh had indignation forever.
Right. Hey, so Edom is building his desolate places. You know, he built up America, his Rome 2.0. Hey, he goes to everybody else's land and builds up his own army and stuff, sets up shop, you know. But the Heavenly Father is going to throw that down. They're the border of wickedness. Wherever Esau, Edom is, that's where wickedness is. And we read in that Job 9 that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so Esau has basically control of this earth for now, but they're the people who Yahweh have indignation forever.
Right. This is Ezekiel 28:14. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Right, so hey, he's that veil that's been spread over the whole earth, man. Okay? Thou was upon the holy mountain of Yahweh. Thou hast walked up and down in the midst of the stones of fire, you know, and that's him treading on us, man. He has a saying, don't tread on me, man, but he's been walking on us. Scripture says you have laid your body as the ground, man, that they may go over, man, right? And we those stones, man, right? Scripture says I make my ministers a flame of fire. Thou was perfect in thy ways from the day that thou was created until iniquity was found in thee, right? And that's when you was the serpent in the garden, okay? All right, you were just always contrary, man. When you was Cain, you was contrary, man. You just couldn't do right, couldn't get right. All right, by the multitude of thy merchandise that have filled the midst of thee with violence, right? And that's all America is, that land of merchants, man. That merchant city, man. This place is a damn shopping mall, man. Hey, George Carlin said that, man. America's just a damn shopping mall, man.
Because if you read in that Revelations 18, it lists everything, you know, that basically be getting sold here from these other countries and shit.
That's right. Hey, and then they talking about, you got Donald Trump talking about we need a wall so we can stop this human trafficking. The biggest human traffickers are you Edomites, man. You guys regulate all that shit, man. You the biggest consumers of that shit, man. All right? And thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of Yahweh, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. Hey, man, and that's Jacob, man, devouring you, you know what I'm saying, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom devouring you, as the book of Obadiah says, man. Okay? All right? So yeah, man, you're going down, man, and it's time for you to be revealed, man. Like like the brothers is bringing out, man. Okay, it's time for you to be revealed, man.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that out here in the world, the people are mourning, man. It lets you know that the wicked is in rulership right now, all right? And that's the so-called white people, man, which is the Edomites, man.
Are you
Right.
jump down 16?
Yes, sir. This is verse 16. It says, when the wicked, this is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases. But the righteous shall see their fall.
Hey, that's what happened when Antiochus came in power. It said the wickedness increased through the earth.
That's right.
Can somebody get that?
Right
Is
here.
that First Maccabees?
I got it right here. It's First Maccabees 1 and I'm gonna start at 10. It say, and there came out them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphany, son of Antiochus the king, and had been hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137 years of the kingdom of the Greece.
And that's the beginning of your rulership in the earth, man. When you took down the real Greeks, the Japhites, man. Okay, that was the beginning of your power right there, man. You know.
That's right, but I'm gonna start one verse up. So like this verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon their head.
Read up one. So one more verse.
So like verse 8. And his servant shall rule everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon their head of themselves, so that their sons after them many years, and evil were multiplied in the earth.
Right, that's talking about Alexander the Great. Okay, that's Alexander, what you call Alexander the Great. You Edomites love so damn much, man. All right, and that one dude that made a movie about it, man, he didn't hold nothing back. He let it be known that dude was a violent homosexual, man. That's what Esau is. He's a violent homosexual, man. You don't love me. You know that's why he got this blockchain beast system. Oh, you don't want to. We was up north Friday by Loyola College. I tried to go get me a goddamn a coffee from a little coffee shop, man. They talking about we going cashless. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't buy nothing with cash no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we headed, man. Esau, man, you don't like me. You don't wanna be down with my system. You know, I'm finna lock everything down. I'm finna lock this whole place out. And then you're gonna realize the fact that you were just living in a shopping mall, man. That's all, man.
It's like playing a game of Monopoly, and then he get mad and just smack the board over and shit because he losing.
Yeah, and now he's mad at us because we revealing him, the men of the Lord, man. You know.
This Isaiah 11 and 4, because when you read up, it's talking about Yahushua. But that spirit is coming upon us. This verse 4, it say, but with the righteous shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity of the meat of the earth, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked, man. And that's what we doing, man.
Yeah, baby.
That's exactly what we doing. We're revealing this devil, man. That all atrocities I have done, and calling him upon this bullshit, man.
Man, I got one for you. This is Isaiah 28:17. Judgment also will I lay to the line. And what do we call it when we go out and preach? The Lord's drawing the line in the sand, man. You either on this side or you on that side. You want to be with Esau? Go ahead, you niggas. Hey, he that take hold of his side, they do find death, man. So if you ain't on this side, man, you on the side of the dead. You in the congregation of the dead. Because that's what Esau is going to. He's the son of perdition. He's going to perdition. They have actually a movie called The Road to Perdition, man. All right? This is Isaiah 28:17. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. So Esau, he's plummeting, man. Scripture says, I saw Satan fall from lightning, man. Fall from heaven as lightning, man. He's plummeting fast, man. All right? Hey, what some men count slackness, man. All right? You know? Hey, we don't count slackness, man. This dude ain't been ruling that long.
Yeah.
You know, your reign on top was short like leprechauns, man. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place. So hey man, this living water, man, is overflowing this whole earth now, man. Scripture says my doctrine should drop down as the dew. It shall distill as the waters, roughly paraphrasing. But yeah, this living water, this truth, is washing away all the lies. It's washing away all the bullshit. You know, and people are getting tired of your damn bullshit, man. Nobody trusts mainstream media no more. Nobody believes what you're saying. Nobody believes you, man. Okay? You need more people.
Man, what you say, is this the man they should narrowly look upon thee?
Yeah.
Hey, cause it's funny, like if you watch Edomites deal with Edomites, they real thorough in particular, cause hey, they know that they the devil. You know, now they're getting found out, they don't got that veil, they don't got that cloak anymore. Everybody's questioning Esau right now, man. Everybody's questioning the validity of those so-called fake Jews out there in Israel. Everybody's questioning the so-called white man over here in America. Hey, cause he's getting found out, man. Hey, what does it say that Thessalonians, man? That's basically the son of perdition is going to be revealed.
Yep.
It's that time, man.
Kind of got you right here. Because how is he being revealed? He's being revealed through the word, through the prophets, you know, apostles of great millstone on down. This is Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's exactly how you're getting revealed, because we're prophesying against you, your kingdom. We're letting you know you are the red Hebrew Edomites, since you always want to call us black Hebrew Israelites. All right, well, we're putting you on first. We're putting you on your appearance, who you really are, all right, what you have done, etc. through prophesying against you. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. All right, because you're like the 2 Thessalonians, you're being revealed. All right, and then you're gonna be destroyed with the brightness of his coming. All right, you're gonna be laid waste at the end of all said be done.
I got precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 16. It says, I will seek that which was lost, and bring again that which was driven away. And I will bind up that which was broken, and will strengthen that which was sick. That's the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Puerto Ricans, and the confusion of faces coming back to knowing who they actually are, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and finding out that you are the enemy. You know, it says, but I will destroy the fat and the strong, and I will feed them with judgment. And that's this word coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, prophesying the downfall. You know what I'm saying? Revealing all the prophecies that's coming to pass, that came to pass, and that is coming to pass at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's to prove that you are the one that you try to flee from being, man. The Edomite.
I got a quick little not an article, but it's something in Wikipedia about white studies. Because basically what they have in college now is called white studies now, and they're breaking down what it means to be white. Because basically what the so-called white man, it's scripture said it. It says he portrayed himself as an angel of light, man. Okay, white. When you read the definition, I'm pure, innocent, everything you're not. You know what I'm
Righteous.
saying? Yeah, righteous. Steadfast, all this. Get the fuck out of here, man. You a piece of shit, man. Right? This is white studies in Wikipedia. Whiteness studies is an interdisciplinary arena of inquiry that has developed beginning in the United States, particularly since the late 20th century, and is focused on what proponents describe as the cultural. Which you're culture vultures. You don't have no damn culture, man. Every culture that you claim to be is stolen. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not the real Greeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody.
You're not the real Romans.
You're not the real Romans.
Not the real Grecians.
Right. You know, hey, Romulus and Remus, those were Japhites, man. Historical and sociological aspects of people identified as whites. And the social construct of whiteness as an ideology to social status, right? Because that's all it really is. It's an ideology and it's a social status, man. And and you know it's going out of business when they start handing it down to Mexicans, man. They tell us Issacharites and shit that you can put on your or other light skinned northern kingdom or even some light skinned southern kingdom, and you can put down that you're white. You can be like me. And now they got a term called non-white white Hispanics.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that? What is a non-white white Hispanic? That shit is ridiculous, man. Okay. All right. Yeah. So really, yeah, like they said, it's a social construct. It's a class. That's all it is, right? It says the usage of white people or white race or a large group of mainly or exclusively European population defined by their light skin, among other physical characteristics contrasting with black people, Amerindians, and other colored people of persons of color, originated in the 17th century. Was only during the 19th century that this vague category was transformed in a quasi-scientific, which means it wasn't scientific at all. It wasn't science. Which none of the shit that you teach in your school is science, really. Okay? Well, most of the shit that you teach and promote ain't science, man. Okay? You got a little science sprinkled in there, but for the most part, it's all theoretical shit, man. And that's what the thing that Esau puts his money behind, man. All right? And that's that. That's why Scripture says he feedeth on ashes, man. That's confusion. You live off confusion, man. You cannot live when truth is being permeated through the earth, man. That's why this truth is actually killing you, man. Okay? It's literally killing you. This truth is making these Edomites, these red Hebrew Edomites, commit suicide, lose sleep.
Shit is Red History Month. You want to push Black History Month? Shit is Red History Month.
Man, it's Red History Year until the Lord come back. Every year is gonna be Red Hebrew Edomite history until you get destroyed. You know, we're gonna let you know, cause the men of the Lord, we're sent here to we're created to reprove your thoughts, man, and the transgression of your education, man. Like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, man. Cause your education is transgression, man. Everything you teach is against this Bible. It's against this truth, man. All right.
Sound like a parasite, man.
Hey, parasitic nature, man. You are the red Hebrew Edomite. My Edomite is a parasite, right? A quasi-scientific system of race, skin color relations. The term Caucasian is sometimes used as a synonym for white in its racial sense, and sometimes to refer a large racial category that includes white people among their groups, right? So you're really just a caveman in the end of the day. You're a caveman. Oh, the scripture says you're that vagabond, you're that thief. You're you're a vagabond, you're a thief. So what you did simply is pursuant to Job the 30th chapter, what we do, we pushed you in those Caucasus mountains, man. It says among the bushes they brayed, they were children of fools, children of base men. So you came out them caves, man. What did you do? You start taking on other people. Well, even before that, you was taking on other people's identities, man. Okay.
I got it, Chris.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 10. It says, "The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes." And that's exactly what's going on when it comes down to Mark the 3rd chapter. You got your own nation, like Satan divided against Satan. How you stand? You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. You got these Edomites that's going into these into the ghettos because it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? And they hate you for it, man. You know what I'm saying? They hate that they can't be in league with the Constitution that was made for them. You know. I have another one. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 2. It says, "The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." And that's exactly what's happening. You know, it is, you got your chemtrails and stuff, but at the same time, with you putting poison in the air, it spreads throughout the air and you got to breathe it in. You know what I'm saying? You putting all the poison in the water, but you got to drink it too. You know what I'm saying? You know, you making your own nation eat GMOs, man. You know what I'm saying?
They fell into their own witchcraft, man. Esau's a fucking high level witch. And hey, he drunk. I had to say, hey, he's drunk off his own juice, man. Hey, that women's lib backfired on him. You know what I mean? Ultimately, he wasn't planning on the Lord revealing the truth. He thought that wasn't gonna happen. It's like I keep reading Psalms 10 now.
Verse 3. It says, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom Yahweh abhors."
And that's how the brothers going into America, being a big shopping mall. Hey, Esau makes you, do everything contrary to the Lord, man. Covet after all these so-called items, all this bullshit. The thing that Jacob isn't coveting after is their own heritage, man. That's the one thing Esau's trying to keep you from.
Verse 4. It says, "The wicked through the pride of his countenance would not seek after the Most High. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts." And you can tell that, because like the brother said, his whole system, you know what I'm saying, his rulership is contrary, because he can't dwell in righteousness, because it makes him cringe. Wickedness is all he can bear, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because when you go into that word perdition, it means vessel unto destruction. You know what I'm saying? So that's his being, destruction. You know, he was blessed with something that matched his being, the sword. You know, and it says, verse 5, it says, "His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight." And yeah, of course his ways are always grievous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is, you got child support, you got something that comes from you. You know what I'm saying? And you get taxed for it. That's like you spitting mucus on the ground, and he's sending you a bill for it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? And it says, "As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them," because this man is proud. You know, here it is, he put the blasphemy, like it says in Revelation 13:5, how he put his image upon the holy nation and the Most High and the Messiah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a prideful state, man. You know, and he does not care. He does not consider. He does not second guess. You know what I'm saying? Because he think, since the Lord has given him power to be able to, he that letteth, he will let. You know what I'm saying? He think that he's prevailing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it says in Joel 12:16, the deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So you are the deceived and you the deceiver, man. You know.
And he think the Lord ain't gonna require what is past, man. Yeah. Hey, Esau's gotta be fucking. We know he's trembling, man. We know he can't sleep at night. Hey, because he see the Israelites on the street corners. He see the truth is all over the internet. Pretty soon he has to shut down the internet. It's inevitable. It's gotta happen, man. The scriptures say it's gonna happen.
All his lies is being revealed, man. He been putting out since we was kids that he was the majority. This motherfucker was never the majority. All right, he was never the majority, man. Okay, he just been putting out lies, man. You know, everything we've been taught was lies, man.
Okay, back up. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 31, verse 18. "Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous." You know, he had all those lies, you know, so that he could look and feel superior to us, you know, and dominate the world. So everybody sees him and gives him that. What's the word, man?
Reverence.
Reverence, kind of. You know.
Hey, that goes in that sword too, man. That sword, hey, those lying words, man. It'll tell you what, the Hebrews 4:12, and the word of Yahweh is sharper than any two-edged sword, man. Esau doesn't complete contrary, man, wickedness. That's how he got this whole earth, man.
I got it right here.
Oh,
This Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword, man. All right, so ever since Esau came out of Canaan, brother alluded to in the Job, all right, and also it said he came out of prison in the rain. Everybody born of the kingdom is born poor, man. That sword is a devastating killing instrument, man. Not only is he in control of the capital, he's in control of the schools and what goes into the books. He's in control of the laws, okay? This goes to Job 12:6. It says the tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure, to whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly. All right, so the Lord gave him this power right now, man. Okay, and we're reading Exodus, preparing for the Passover, man, and it's all to bring him down, man. All right, his power is has been given to him from Yahweh Shemi Shai, and he's gonna fulfill the measure. All right, so keep on doing what you're doing. The Lord tallying up the marks, man, and pretty soon he's gonna pour that wrath upon you, man.
That's right. It's a movie on Netflix. It's called The Devil We Know. Hey, because guess what? This man had defiled everything upon our vexations, the food that we eat, the air. Hey, and it's all in the scriptures. It's Isaiah 24 and 4. It say the earth mourned and faded away. The world language and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do language. The earth is also is defiled on the habit thereof. Because they had transgressed the laws, like the brother said, man. And it's supposed to be a God-fearing a world. He swear on 16:11. He's supposed to go about the law, the Bible, but he break every law in the Bible, man. It say changed the ordinance and broke the everlasting covenant, man. He changed everything, man. Because man, this so-called, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And soon he's going to be destroyed, man. They say the destroyer that destroyed the earth. So like, let me get that. If any brother else got something,
I got something.
No, go ahead. So
This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 7. It says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity, and this is all he consists of. He's always trying to find some type of lie to come about, you know what I'm saying, so he can stay in and stand, man. You know, because when it comes down to a lie, you got to keep coming with another one and another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this is all he consists of. He don't consist of no righteousness, you know what I'm saying, nor does he seek for it, man. Because his ways in his eyes is righteousness when it's not.
This is Psalms 12 and 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And the scriptures call Esau the worst of the heathen, man. The scripture says, I'm going to send the worst of the heathen. Another scripture says the most wicked in all the world, man.
all right.
Okay? So yeah, you the most wicked in all the world, man. You make all these other captivities. This captivity is the worst, man. You can't tell a man from a woman in this damn place. Nothing you eat is real. Okay? So a lot of us didn't even see a real banana until we got older. And I never seen one in real life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because this damn devil, man. Where all the bees at, man?
Yeah, its whole species of animals gone.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, man. So we got sold to our enemies, man, all right, which is the wicked, all right, the so-called white man, the one who's ruling this world. They're the wicked. They're our enemies, all right? And I had another one that bounced off with that. This is Psalms 37 and I'm starting with 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Esau's day is coming, man. All right? And not just them, the other nations along with them, man. All right? The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their swords shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but Yahweh upholdeth the righteous. Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and the inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. So we'll be straight, man, in that day, man. That's when we're going to rejoice, man, when this stuff kicks off, because we know it's right there.
Hey, we rejoicing now, though, brother.
God.
Hey, we see the downfall of this red Hebrew Edomite, man.
Come.
We see this kingdom falling, man. Hey, stores closing. Hey, like the Lord said it, man. That this man is being revealed, that he's scrambling. Hey, and guess what? Sooner or later, he's going to what? Resort back to his blessing, man, that Isaac gave him, man. And that's when he's going to come with that great wrath. Because what? He said he had but a short time, man. And what? Job said that what? That this man have a bounds that he cannot pass, man.
Yep.
Hey, the Lord is numbered this man, man. That's why this man must be destroyed, man. Bro, go ahead, bro.
Verse 20, real quick. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away.
And that's what it is.
They gonna go up the smoke. After that, paying them back, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 years, you know what I'm saying? Paying them back double, that's it for them, man. They're gonna get flamed on, you know what I'm saying? Flame board. Yep.
And that's justice, man. Much of the goddamn cracker loves to preach about justice. That's what you call true justice, man. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, man.
And also, y'all finally get a chance to be black, all right? When you're on fire, you gonna finally be officially black. You're gonna be the first one.
That's right, brother. I got to preach that. It's Revelation 11 and 18. It say, and the nation was angry, and their wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they shall be judged, and thou shalt show a great give reward unto the servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear the name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth, man. And that's this devil, man, that pollute the air and charge you for everything, man. And that's why in Psalms, I was gonna get it earlier for the brother, and the scriptures say that this devil is not in trouble like other men. I'm gonna get it. This Psalms 73 and verse 5. It say they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compassed them as a chain, violence covered them as a garment, man. Hey, what this red Hebrew Edomite go off the four corner of the earth, man? Conquer, man. Rob and rape and steal, and then put up his image, man. Hey, it's saying Psalms that his inward thoughts that he think that he's gonna rule continually, man.
His house will continue forever.
Forever, man. Verse 7, it say their eyes stand up with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish, man. And that's this devil, man, that's ruling the earth, man. He's want more and more and more. He's so greedy, man. He can't. Bible Bashar.
John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Hey, man, kill, steal, and destroy, man. That's the devil himself, man. He kills people. He kills the land. He steals people. He steals the land. He destroys people. He destroys the land. He destroyed more than the land, the sea, the whole earth, outer space. You know what I'm saying?
That scripture was said, you should not be joined within his burial.
I had a quick 14, brother.
I got it. Isaiah 14.
I got one real quick, if I may. Is Ezekiel 25 and 6. Thus saith Yahweh power, because thou hast clapped thy hands and stamped with the feet and rejoiced in heart with all thy despite against the land of Israel. Behold, therefore I will stretch out my hand upon thee and will deliver thee for a spoil to the heathen. Right? And hey, so all these other heathen nations gonna spoil you because you clapped at us, man. You clapped at you rejoiced at destroying us. And I will cut thee off from the people, and I will cause thee to perish out of the countries. I will destroy thee, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
You see that too happening, man. Hey, it wasn't super televised, but right before all this shit went down in France, they called it it was fake, but they called it the second Exodus. If you want to Google it, basically all those Khazars had to get flown out of France, man, because they were being pushed out of there. Look at the Edomites out in I think it was South Africa. Those farmers, they were getting pushed out of there, man, and that's never happened before, man. Esau's never had to so-called give back lands, or he never really had like retreat like that. Now this guy's on the run, man.
Hey, scripture says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan. Man, get in your damn bunker, man. Hey, you a fucking, you finna be like a goddamn groundhog. Alright? You already look like a naked mole rat.
He the public enemy for me.
Alright? This is Ezekiel jumping down. This is Ezekiel 25 and 8. Thus said Yahweh, because that Moab and Seir do say, with Seir is the so-called white man, and fuck you Moabites too, man. You going into slavery, man. Behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen, right? Hey, because hey, what you've done is you made Israel a no people, man. You made them heathens, man. You took away their identity, man. Okay, you took away their land. Scripture says you said to these two countries that they are mine, man. Okay. You took the Northern Kingdom's land over here in the what you call the Americas, and then you over there trodden down the Holy Land, man. You know? You got that?
That Isaiah 14, I'll hold it. There's a couple of things I want to get into real quick.
Yeah.
There's Isaiah 14 and 7 says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in the singing. Yeah, the fir tree rejoices, the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since they are laid down, no fellows come up against us, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. All right, everybody's waiting for Esau to get removed. Okay. It says, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, or Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations, man? Okay. All right. So Esau is infamously known for destroying whole nations, man, and civilizations, man. All right, transforming their so-called native history to their own, right? And it says, it's in verse 19, but thou art cast out of the grave like an abominable branch, and the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, and go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed the land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers should never be renowned, man.
Right. So hey, all these other nations, they gonna get to go home after 1,000 years, man. But you gonna get cast out the earth, man. You gonna get cast out this whole earth, man. The scripture says, if he destroyed, this is Job. It's in Job. It says, if he destroy him from his place, it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen thee. So basically, the whole earth is gonna deny ever seeing you, man. Ain't gonna be no Edomite monument, no damn statue of Antiochus, gay as hell with a little dick and shit, just doing this and shit. You fucking thinking, man. Small ass rod. Okay, man, that shit ain't happening, man. You finna get your whole remembrance is gonna be fucking wiped away, man.
I got it right here. It's Job 20 and 5. It say that the triband of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite.
Read up a little bit.
Come. This Job 20.
No, it's not now. This is old.
Come. 4. Know that now this is old, since man was placed upon the earth.
Right. Didn't you know this, man? Because the scripture says you didn't lay these things to heart. You didn't consider these things.
That's right.
You didn't consider the light at the end of this, man. Cause and effect, motherfucker.
That's right, brother. It say that that's right, brother. The birthright. That the trumpet of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite is just for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and the head reach into the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Right, and your own dung is worth more than you, man. Your shit is worth more than you, because at least it got color. At least it got color, and at least it can fertilize the earth, man. It can help fertilize the earth. Matter of fact, you're gonna be fertilizer in the kingdom. You're gonna be fertilizer, and you're gonna be dog food, man. You're gonna be Leviathan food. You're gonna get fed to newly created creatures, man. Bugs gonna feast on you, man. Hey, the scripture says the Lord's gonna break the head of Leviathan and give it to be meat to the people dwelling in the wilderness, man. So hey, man, pursuant to 2nd Ezra, it says I saw some were bound, some were happy, some were sad, some was bound, and some brought of them that was offered, man. So you're gonna be given as gifts, man, just like you did us when you made them postcards and shit.
That's right.
You know?
Belts, shoes.
Selling a boy for a
They
harlot.
they still selling clothing made out of slave skin.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is a sadistic ass devil, man. And all these things gonna be laid before you, because the scripture says, they shall lay, the Lord shall lay before you all your wicked thoughts, man, and all the torments by which you shall be tormented, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
It say, Job 20:7. Yet he shall perish ever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yet he shall be chastened away as a vision of the night.
Right. So yeah, man, it's gonna be like waking up from getting chased by Freddy Krueger, man. The scripture says, can somebody grab a scripture real quick before y'all grab what y'all about to grab? It says we were like them that dream. We were like them that dream. Because the scripture says when the Lord turns away this, it said when the Lord turned away our captivity, we were like them that dream. Let me know.
Can I bring this out?
Yeah, go ahead.
This 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. All right, which first scripture that the brother Kawhi brought out, man. For Esau is the end of the world, all right, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, hey, man, that's just straight concrete proof that your stuff is about to end. It's over. Your stuff ain't gonna last forever. You can keep building and all this other stuff. All that stuff is gonna get knocked down, man. And Jacob is next, and that's it. That's it. Jacob's name got changed to Israel, man. All right.
Just like I believe it was a brother Benji a couple of days ago. He did a lesson. You shall have no resurrection to life. You ain't gonna have no resurrection to life, man. You're going into perdition, man. Hey, and let me bring this out real quick. Did you ever find that scripture?
I got it, 126.
Yeah. Hey, can you bring that out, and then we'll bring this out.
In Psalms 126 and 1, when Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Right, so it's gonna be like waking up, man. First you got chased by Freddy Krueger, man. You know how you be terrorizing them damn kids in the movies, man?
He's scratching the chalkboard.
Right. Yeah. You dream you got some powers to fight him, but then you get your ass beat and them shanking your ass in the dark alley with them fucking claws. Alright, man. It's fucking Freddy Krueger, man. We wake, the Lord gonna wake us up from this damn nightmare, man. Alright? And you gonna wake up into destruction, man, like the parable of Lazarus, man. He said he opened his eyes in torment, man. You gonna wake up in hell, man. You're going to hell, right? This is Isaiah 29 and 7. And the multitude of all the nations that fight against Ariel, which means Israel, even all that fight against her and her munition, and that distress her, shall be as a dream of a night vision, right? Hey, because Esau, he dreams of just like who was that? That was Amon. He wanted to take out Mordecai.
That's right.
And he had everything. He was second in command, man. Second in command, right? He was second in command. And that wasn't shit to him as long as Mordecai stood at the gates, man.
You know why? Because if he did, Esau could come back and take his glory. That's exactly what it was, man. Yeah. Hey, Mordecai was the one that killed them two men. Yeah. And he didn't even get no glory for it, man.
Yeah. So Esau, his dream is what? To take out Israel, man.
That's right.
He dreams about exterminating the nation of Israel. That's his dream, right? But this is what's going to happen with your dream. Now going to 8, this is Isaiah 29 and 8. It shall be even as when a hungry man dreameth, and behold, he eateth, but he awaketh, and his soul is empty.
Yeah.
You was dreaming you was you was dreaming you was having. As Scripture said, your hope should be like a man that embraces a eunuch that embraces a woman, man. Here it is, you embracing a fine ass woman, but you ain't got no dick, man. You dickless. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's in the apocrypha somewhere, man.
It's gonna be like waking up in jail, man.
If somebody can try to find that,
Yeah,
and say,
I know where it's at.
yeah. So it's gonna be like you just hey,
The flower of virgin or something.
yeah. You'll be. It's like you hugging a fine ass woman. You smelling how good she smells. You feeling her hair, but you ain't got no damn dick. And that's how it's gonna be. You having a wet dream right now, man. All right. This Isaiah 29:8. It shall even be as when a hungry man dreameth, and behold he eateth, but he waketh, and his soul is empty. Or as when a thirsty man dreameth, and behold he drinketh, but he waketh, and behold he is faint, and his soul hath appetite. So shall the multitude of all the nations be that fight against Mount Zion. So all you nations that's dreaming about taking down Israel, man. Okay? This house is being rebuilt, man. We're in a reconstruction process, and you're in the deconstruction process.
All right.
All right? Hey, so the Lord is doing demolition and construction at the same time, man.
This is Sirach 20:4. As is the lust of a eunuch to the flower of virgin, so was he that executed judgment with violence. All right, so hey, that's Esau's holding on, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's the goddamn harbinger of death, man. All right, he dreams of committing murder, man. You know, we know he don't want no damn virgins, man. He want virgin males, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, can you read that again?
It says Sirach 20:4, as is the lust of a eunuch to the flower of virgin, so is he that executed judgment with violence.
All right. I just got one. This is Psalm 73:6. Therefore pride compassed them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. That's all Esau was about, man. Hey, the thief came not but to steal, kill, and to destroy, man. All right, he has that sword, and he's about using it, man. And what does it say about? It's talking about Antiochus, but that's the spirit of all Esau, man. They don't care about God or nothing. You know, it said the God of forces, which is talking about armies, he just want to destroy shit. So he don't care about women, none of that, man.
Yeah, his pride would pass the love of women, man.
Yep.
But like the brother brought out, man, it's gonna be like a nigga with no dick, man, trying to deflower. Because hey, man, when Isaac gave him that blessing, he already knew it was temporary, man. Because the scriptures say that if he that taketh up the sword, you gonna perish with the sword, man. So hey, basically, he set you up for failure, man. You got set up to lose, man. You know.
Quick piece of this is Proverbs 30 and 21. So for 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat, man. All right, and who more of a fool than Esau sitting on the damn throne right now, man? Like the brother alluded to earlier, man. You know, how you gonna pollute the air and pollute the ground where our food comes from the ground, man? You know, we all gotta breathe the air, you know.
Shit, he gotta breathe the air. He gonna destroy it till he be destroyed, man.
This is Proverbs 17:11. I'm sorry, 9. I'm going down. So he that covereth a transgression seeketh love. He that repeateth a matter separated very friends. And that's what Esau tried to do, man. He tried to spin the media to a way to where he's a victim. And they deal with the damn Edomite lady with the brothers in San Francisco. Played a snippet of the video, but when they played the whole thing, you had Edomites saying the bitch was in the wrong, right? Yeah. In verse 11, it says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him, man. And that's what Esau is, man. Straight rebellious, man. All right, starting with him being a serpent in the garden, starting with Cain, okay, Esau, all right, and all these things are attributes of who the damn Edomite is, man.
Hey, that cruel messenger, man. Hey, because man, that cruel messenger, because the scripture said, the Lord said, I'm gonna visit Esau, man. I'm gonna pay him. He said the time when I should. This is matter of fact, if we read it right now, this is Jeremiah 49:8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O ye inhabitants of Dedan. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him, man. So that cruel messenger is coming, man.
Y'all shot, man.
Yeah, that cruel messenger is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? And hey, and he's coming to visit you, man. He's coming to see about you, man. He's coming to make inquisition for blood, as the scriptures say, man.
Was it the fire already be kindled?
Mm-hmm.
That's why, hey, you see America, you see Babylon falling, man. The fire is being kindled, man.
I got a precept. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, starting at verse 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." And that's what's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? You see it before your eyes, man. You know, you trying to keep your kingdom up and stuff, but yet it's just slipping through your fingers like butter, man. You know? And it says, verse 8, it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." And we the mouthpieces of Yahweh Shem Yashai. Here it is, you getting taken down with words, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the actions are following up. And it says, "And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." The second coming, when Yahweh Shai comes back, you know what I'm saying, with the chariots, you know what I'm saying, with the angels and stuff, with the 144,000, and you got the 1/3 in the chariots looking through that crystal glass and stuff, seeing your destruction, man. Seeing you baking like a potato in the oven, man. You know, and this is you know, like the brother had quoted about Cain when he came down to Genesis 4:7. "If thou doest well, thou shalt be accepted, but if thou doest not well, sin lie at the door." This is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18. It says, "If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which would not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they had chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place." You know what I'm saying? And we're considered like the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're telling you all the things that you it's being brought to counsel that you are the wicked, man, and it's being proclaimed, man. You know what I'm saying, by your wicked deeds. And it says, verse 20. It says, "And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He would not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of this city shall stone him with stones that he die."
Hey, that's Esau's mentality, man. He's gluttonous. He can't never have enough, all right, of anything, all right? And he's lazy, man. He don't want to work for nothing. They ain't talking about some we're hard working, blue collar, Joe Sixpack. You know, man, you a lazy motherfucker, man. Okay? You don't want to work, man. You don't want to do shit, man.
He lived by the sword, man.
Then he got the nerve to say, "Oh, the Mexicans are taking all the jobs." Right? All the jobs you didn't want, motherfucker.
I got a precept to back you up. It's Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, "Yea, also."
Let's start on one.
Start at 1?
No, 4.
4. All right, it's like Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith."
That's right. Hey, this devil is nothing right in him, man. Hey, because when you read Isaiah, it say that in a land of right, he should not deal justly with the just, man. And no matter what this man do, it's not contrary in his spirit to do rightly, man, or do righteousness, man. Nothing but wickedness, man.
God, he can't change and he ain't gonna change.
That's right.
Ooh. Verse 5. Say, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man." You know, that's his lies, man. That doctrine, that American way. It says, "Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth," is the point, "who enlargeth his desire as hell and as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people." You know, the point was just, hey, Esau's never satisfied, man. You could, let's like you do everything to please somebody. They just never, like I had to deal with Edomite the other day at work, man. Hey, I'm going out of my way. This motherfucker proud, talking all this shit. I'm just, you know what, keeping my head down. Hey, giving them all these deals just to appease them, and he still ain't happy, man. You can't save a person like that, man. A person like that, it's like a cancer. He'll destroy himself, man. He'll keep going till there's nothing left. And that's Esau for you, man. He's a bloodshedder, man. He's a man of blood, man.
Yeah, he's like a woman with no walls.
Whoa.
Damn. Wow.
That's just,
Yeah.
Says the horns is deep. It says the horns a deep
Time
ditch.
knowledge chamber.
Says the horns a deep ditch.
I got one.
Damn.
This is Job 16. No, this is Job 18:4. He teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee? And shall the rock be removed out of his place? So, hey, man, this nigga think, hey, just like that cartoon Edomites gonna put us on, that Edomite, he basically destroyed the whole damn planet, then sat on a damn mountain of garbage, smoking a goddamn Marlboro light. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a damn Marlboro light, and then the aliens, which was the angels, came and stomped his ass out, man, and made a welcome mat out of his ass, man.
Oh man.
Hey, so the earth is not going to be forsaken for you, okay? And they even had, you watch that movie, Boondock Saints, that fucking Guido ass Edomite, he told a nigga joke and shit. He was like, yeah, the white man, he said, grant me 3 wishes. He said, I wish all the niggers and Mexicans would die. And then he said, and then the genie told him, he said, okay, he said, all the niggers and the Mexicans, they're gone now. He said, now what's your 3rd wish? He said, I'll have a Coke. Right? You know what I'm saying? He think the whole earth gonna be forsaken for him. Like, everything on the planet is gonna be gone. He's gonna sit on a damn mountain of nothing. Okay?
That's too common for a nigga. Hey, look at him with his birthright, man. Don't be mad at us. You did that stupid shit, man.
Mm-hmm. And the rock ain't gonna be removed out of its place, man. Because the Lord's coming back to, because, hey, the scripture says, why leap ye high hills? This is the hill that Yahweh Shem Yahushua desired to dwell in, man. Over there in Jerusalem. You gonna get smoked out that land, man. That whole land gotta get cleansed, man.
I got one for you. This is Isaiah 5:7. For the vineyard of Yahweh of hosts is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his pleasant plant. And he looked for judgment, but behold, oppression, for righteousness, but behold, a cry. And we cry, look, this ain't even the point yet, but through the Spirit, man, hey, we want to live according to the law, man. We can't even keep the laws perfectly in this damn place, man. All right, it's the hardest hell to find a virgin. I was talking to Yaki earlier, man. You can't find a virgin, man. You can't find a virgin. You can't do this. You can't do that. Because this damn everything about this place is completely contrary to the laws of the Most High, man. So we just crying out. We like, look, we need our deliverer, man. We can't even do right in this damn place, man. Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field. Should there be no place, if they let be placed along the midst of the earth. That's what Esau wants, man. They want to be placed along. They pile us up on top of each other. All right, so they can be alone, man. They want us to kill each other off. They try to poison us and murder us and slaughter us, put the fluoride in the waters. All right, do different shit in certain areas. Try to just kill us off. All right, so they can be alone. But what the Lord say? He said, woe to that person, man. Hey, look, the Lord's going to destroy you before he allow you to destroy everybody else. You can be alone, man. That's madness. In mine ears, said the Lord of hosts, of a truth, many houses shall be desolate, even great and fair without inhabitant. So look, you're going to be desolate, man. Your houses are going to be taken down, man.
Yeah, and our number one weapon, man, is faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because he's the one that sets you up, and he's the one that's bringing you down, man. You got it in your mind, I put down the nations like a valiant man. You know, Jacob Rothschild, I'm just a valiant man. You a frail ass motherfucker, man. Mr. Burns, man. And you going into fucking slavery, man. Mr. Burns is going to fucking hardcore slavery, man. Frail as hell, man.
Hey, they never want to acknowledge that the Lord, and what it say, basically the Lord gave us over to serve out this captivity, man. Hey, it wasn't because of Esau, man. The Lord gave you the power to conquer over us, man. Because if you look at the history of the Edomite, how they were living, hey, it proves Yahweh Shem Yahushua is real to base us this far, man, compared to the Edomite.
Hey, Esau is proof that you can do anything if the Lord's with you, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord, it was certain kings in the scriptures that came against Israel. They're like, look, the Lord sent me against you, man. Hey, Genghis Khan said that. He said, Genghis Khan, he would say that to people when he conquered them, man. He was like, look, you must have pissed the Lord off, man, for him to send a motherfucker like me against you. You know?
Yeah. Bounce off what you just said. This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 21. And he changed the times and the seasons He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. Hey, man, that lets you know that the Most High, he's the one that set kings up, and he's the one that removes them. All right, just like Pharaoh, man. He had a way. It's like, Israel can go. Then it's like, no, bring them back. And it was back and forth, man, because the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart, man. All right, he did that, showing his power. Which I had another precept to bounce off that one. This Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. When shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahweh? Yahweh forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So the Most High chose us, man, as the chosen people, not Esau, right? He chose to hate them, all right? It says, what shall we, verse 15, 16. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahweh that showeth mercy. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Khan. Hey, that's why we calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Reverencing the priest, rehearsing the righteous acts. This shit's never gonna happen again, man. We never going to another captivity like this. Well, any captivity, man. This is it. You know, we officially learned our lesson, man. Hey, to have this, fuck. I hate to even call him a dog, man. Just have Esau over you. Shit, I be giving dogs a bad name if I call
Clifford.
Man, whoa.
Y'all love Clifford too, you 2/3, man. The big red dog.
It says, verse 18. Therefore have the mercy on whom he will have mercy, on whom he harden. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who has resisted his will? All right. Nay, but O man, who art thou that replies against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay, the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
Right, so you're about to be the toilet bowl of the whole earth, man.
Yep.
And everybody's gonna take a shit on you, man. Hey, Elon with them curry ass turds, fucking Ham. The Hamite motherfucking turds, man.
Turds, you eat shit.
Yeah, Hamite is a turd that has turds, man. I got one to back up what you just brought out. This is Psalm 75:4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Hey, this is his chessboard, man. Okay? You're just a pawn. Okay? For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. Right? But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Okay? So, hey, man, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunk it. And art thou he that shall not go unpunished? Hey, here it is, the children of the Most High, they had to drink this cup, and you think you ain't going to drink it? After doing all the shit you've done? The Lord's just letting you build up. Hey, the scripture says, thou thoughtest I was such as one as thyself, man, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Now you seeing that happening. You seeing the men of the Lord, the house of David, get set in order, man. The government of the new kingdom, the last kingdom of the earth to ever exist, man, is being set up right now, man. Okay?
This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes in Apocrypha, chapter 4, verse 21. It says, for there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which is glory and grace. And you all going to bring forth, you all bring forth the ways of sin, man. You know what I'm saying? The ways of sin is wickedness, man. and that's all you do. That's all you have, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you're gonna be in there. You're gonna be in the kingdom and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Having your head low, man. You know, seeking mercy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna find it, man. The scripture said there'll be none to extend mercy unto him, man. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, man.
I got one for you, Ox. This Obadiah, the 8th verse. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau?" And it reminds me of that movie. I forget the title of it, but one of the most recent Planet of the Apes video, man. When they showed the apes were rising up, and the Edomites were starting to lose their heritage, starting to basically show you like the fall of Esau, man. And that's what's happening as we speak, man. It says, "And the mighty man out of Teman shall be dismayed to the end." And the mighty man out of Teman shall be dismayed to the end, that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And that's what's coming, man. And that's the justice, man. Hey, what's double or trying to commit a genocide against all 12 of the house of Israel, man, against all 12 nations, man? You tried, man. Hey, but the Lord is gonna complete that genocide, man. That wicked root's gonna be done away with. It says, "For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Thou shalt be cut off forever." Forever.
Hey, cause you broke that brotherly bond, man.
Yep.
You know what good are you? You went against your brother. Who would you be good to, man? That's yourself. That's your blood. That's your flesh. Hey, this Amos 1:11. That's the spirit. You got it?
No, I had it earlier.
I'll read it for you. You let it go.
Yeah,
You ain't got it.
no, I ain't got it.
It's Amos 1:11. He holds the phone up, but yeah. It's Amos 1:11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I would not turn away the punishments thereof. Hey, the Lord ain't gonna. Hey, once you're done getting your slave, you're gonna be wiped out the earth, man. Lord ain't taking his punishment away from you, man, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. That's lucky. And did cast off all pity. They gonna grab that James, no mercy, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. He just been jacking us up and jacking us up and jacking us up, man. Yeah, he jacked the whole world up, but he ain't oppressed nobody and murdered nobody like he did the Israelites. From the natives to the Latins to the so-called Negroes, but he just effed us up continuously, man. So Lord ain't gonna stop judging you, man, till it's time for you to be completely wiped off the planet. That's the only option for you, man. Shit. Hey, you get that, James? Get the James?
This is James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that has shown no mercy.
That's right. And you have shown no mercy unto not only anybody, but especially the apple of the Lord's eye. Man, you played a dangerous game, and now you're about to learn, man.
Playing with fire, now you're gonna get burned, literally.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like that parable when the Lord lent out the vineyard to those husbandmen. He sent all the messages, and finally he sent his son and he slew him. He said, "What shall I do unto these men?" Hey, you got the ultimate judgment coming, man.
I got a precept. This is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 16. It says, "For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been." You know, so you're going to get demolished, man. You're going to exterminated, man. You know, and you'll no longer be there, man. There'll be no trace. You know, like you gonna literally be that YOLO, man. You know what I'm saying? You know.
And Esau knows in his heart it's coming, man. He knows, man. He knows the whole world's against him. Hey, you listen to you ever listen to a KKK member talk? They tell you like, man, we got a great judgment coming. We know we're not gonna be here in 10 years. You got the wisdom of Solomon too?
Nah, 2 Judges 15.
Oh, damn, I thought you had it. But hey, it's good to say they know their life is a vapor, man. You can't go on living like this forever and think nothing's gonna happen.
That's kind of.
Okay. Hey, if you brothers got like a few more scriptures, you know what I'm saying?
Back it up after this.
The second address, 15.
Salaki, I can't let it go. That Wisdom of Solomon 2 ain't, that's not what it's going into though.
Oh, kind of like.
Because he said that this is the wicked how they reason. They the reason not right. They was thinking like they going down, they just gonna die and don't come back. So
Right.
just do more wickedness.
Yeah.
Now the statement you made is true. Esau does have a guilty conscience. He knows he's gonna be destroyed. That's in Revelation. You know he got a short time.
Yep.
You know, so that statement was true, but that scripture, that's just all Salaki.
Kind of like.
That's all good.
The second address, 15 and 53. If I had not always.
That's that YOLO. That's what that's going to. We're gonna die. You only live once. Might as well just go do wickedness. That's that what Solomon 2 is going to.
Second Ezra 15 and 53. If thou had not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thine hands, and saying over the dead when I was drunken, set forth the beauty of thy countenance, the reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom, therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief, man. All right, so that's the end result of you damn Edomites, man. All right, touching the apple of the Lord's eye. Man, that's great. Second, Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoil you, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye, man. All right, so the Lord's gonna get you for putting your hands on the children of Israel, man.
I got some. This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 15. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, therefore whosoever slay Cain, so like in verse 14 it says, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. And that's the judgment that's coming your way, man. Jacob's trouble, you got all the riches, you got all the guns, you got all the food, you got everything and stuff, so Jake's finna come after you, man. You know, these 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna be spirits of vengeance, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, to come slay you, man, to come slaughter you, man. You know, what you have done, he that reapeth soul of corruption shall reap it. And that's the corruption that's coming your way, man.
That's right. Because you was a cruel messenger. The Lord used you to be cruel to us, man. When we fucked up, when our nation rebelled. But guess what? Now it's your turn, man. Hey, this is Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. There you go. Hey, the Lord is coming with that cruel day, man. Hey, to give you what like you quoted. Can you quote it more time for me?
I did it for you. This is This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 8. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. You know? And that's pretty much what it is, man. You know, you all
Go ahead.
you consist of nothing but carnality, like it says in Romans 8:6. It says to be carnal is death, man, and that's all it is, man. When you come down to you, so that's what you're gonna reap, you know, and everything that comes with death, man. You know, because now you put these 2/3 in a vein. You put these 2/3 in a carnal mind frame and stuff, so you finna get back what you sold, man.
It's Job 4 and 8. This is what you quoted.
Dude.
So like
So just quoted it. Like the road to hell is paying for good intentions. This is Job 4 and 8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So you've been very cruel to everybody on the earth. Now it's your turn, man. Alright, that's why these nations are finna turn on you, man, because you've been fucking the nations up. And that's why the Lord said, hey, he's going to get his vengeance upon Edom by his the hands of the children of Israel, man. Alright? Even, and starting with Yahushua coming, he get his peace, man. The biggest portion of them all, I should say, man. He said he come to meet thee as a man. Alright? Hey, Romans, although wicked ass niggas say Yahushua, you Edomites still were the ones that slaughtered him. You were the ones ruling. That still falls on your hands, man.
That's right.
All right. Who brought us in? Get it out there, guys.
And
You had something, Josh?
Yeah, let me bring this out for a closer. This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. All right. Hey, so right now you're in your kingdom, the red Hebrew Edomites. So you're supposed to rejoice, do what you do, you know, because that cup is gonna pass unto you. All the punishments, captivities, etc. That's all gonna fall back on you. Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Right, hey, this is it after this. You know, Yahweh Shai's coming back. This is our last captivity. Right. He will visit thine iniquities, O daughter of Edom. Alright, hey, so for everything you've done, hey, you're gonna receive a reward for that. Alright? He will discover thy sins.
I got one more. This is Obadiah. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And what always happens, man? You know what I'm saying? Good always triumphs evil, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the story that we're living out right now. Jacob is good, Esau is evil, you know? And we hope this was edifying. And we'd like to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Barakadash.
double honors to apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect which we ought to be. Shalom.